Thank you for joining Hines Charity for Theological Education as we recognize and celebrate the contributions of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. on this special holiday, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Our speaker earned her Bachelor's of Education from Houston Christian University and her Master's and Doctorate of Education from Concordia University. In 2004, Dr. Hines became the Dean of the C.H. Mason Bible College and Institute, Houston and Beaumont campuses, until its close in 2018. Please receive our speaker, Dr. Carolyn Cecile Hines.
Thank you, Mrs. East, for that beautiful introduction. Dr. Martin Luther King Day. It was 13 days before my 8th birthday. On the day Dr. Martin Luther King delivered his speech, I Have a Dream. On the porch of the Lincoln Monument at the March on Washington for Freedom and Jobs, August 28, 1963. After nearly 8 years of protest for equal rights, people all over the world joined us watching this wonderful speech. I had no idea of what was about to take place. On that day, the course of American history would change, and life as I knew it would be changed forever. Dr. King delivered a 17-minute speech that afternoon, sharing his dream with the world. 17 minutes of truth on injustice, coupled with the beauty of America and possibility of brotherhood for all mankind. 17 minutes of expressions from his heart, founded in his experience growing up in a segregated United States. The love of mankind wrapped in his heart because of years of pastoral care. The memory of terrorist attacks and threats on his family and others who believed in that movement. 17 minutes of hope from wisdom and knowledge, fueled by the power of God's word. 17 minutes of courage and boldness to share his dream, hoping to change the world. It was 15 years after his death in 1968, another change occurred. Thanks to the efforts of Representative John Conyers, his wife, Mrs. Coretta Scott King, and thousands of supporters. That day was November 2nd, 1983. President Ronald Reagan signed a bill creating what we celebrate today, a federal holiday honoring the life and commitment of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. The holiday was observed for the first time 3 years later, Monday, January the 20th, 1986. It is now our privilege and honor to continue in the spirit of brotherhood with gratefulness and intent to perpetuate the passion, the loyalty, and the commitment that we saw in Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., a vision that became reality. Yes, we benefit each day from Dr. King's leadership and the countless men and women and children of all races whose lives were tormented, some whose lives were taken, and those who lived through a dark time, struggling each day with a minority existence. But we learn from Dr. King, from his perseverance and his combined faith, that God will always lead us to victory. Hines Charity for Theological Education joins people around the world this day, celebrating Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s holiday with thanksgiving in our hearts. And we too, as Dr. King admonished us, have decided, no matter what, to choose love. Thank you.
Focus on the love. Focus on the love. It'll heal the pain and make it look so small. See your world through a different kind of eyes. Look beyond the darkness of the skies. Focus on the love. Those hearts, those smiles.